Hi, I'm Amanda Laskowski,
And I'm Amanda Purnell.
and we're academic advisors in the College of Arts and Science. And we'd like to talk to you about a common experience NKU students might find themselves in, and that's being placed on academic warning or academic probation.
We can't always predict life. Sometimes students may experience obstacles during the semester that will impact their success in the classroom. These could be academic obstacles, like a challenging course that you're taking, or maybe they're non-academic obstacles, like a health issue for you personally, or needing to care for a family member during the semester. If you do have a difficult semester where you earn C-, D, or F grades, this could lead to academic warning or academic probation. But neither of those standings needs to result in the end of your time at NKU, and we're going to talk through both.
So the first time that a student's cumulative GPA dips below a 2.0, a student is placed on academic warning. And this happens automatically and pretty swiftly after grades are due. When that happens, an academic hold is put on your registration account so that you can't make adjustments to your schedule until you talk with an advisor. You'll also receive an email from the registrar's office explaining that you've been put on academic warning. This is not a punishment. It can feel a little bit like a punishment, but it's really put in place to help support you. A big reason that students need to understand the warning and probation policies is that financial aid is not awarded to students with cumulative GPAs below a 2.0. And so our goal with these support measures is to get your GPA back into good standing as quickly as possible so that you can remain financial aid eligible.
That registration hold is also in place to ensure that you talk with your advisor about the full range of options and resources available to you. For example, students on academic warning may want to learn more about the process for repeating courses so that you can improve your GPA more quickly. Maybe you want to learn more about tutoring resources available on campus. Your advisor is also going to be able to talk with you about any additional requirements that your college may have for students on academic warning. This often includes attending an academic success workshop. That registration hold may also stay on your account for the full semester, and that's intentional just to ensure that you stay in close communication with your college throughout the semester.
The good news is many students are able to improve their GPA after just one semester on academic warning and get back to good standing. And that's the best case scenario. If that doesn't happen, if a student's GPA is still below 2.0 after a semester on academic warning, they move to a more serious step, and that's academic probation.
Just like with academic warning, academic probation results in a registration hold on your account, and you receive that email from the registrar's office shortly after your grades are submitted. You're also required to meet with your advisor to discuss your options and resources again, and to make a plan for the upcoming semester, to talk about what you would like to do differently. Because improving your GPA is so critical, students on academic probation are limited to enrolling in just 13 credit hours during a fall or spring semester. That's typically 4 courses, or 6 credit hours during summer term. That's typically 2 courses.
The last step of this process that we're hoping to avoid is academic suspension. So all of these limitations are put in place to help avoid that for students. Academic suspension is when students are required to sit out for a full year, that's a fall, spring, and summer term, and apply for reinstatement to come back to NKU. We want to avoid suspension at all costs. So when you're on academic probation, the way you avoid suspension is one of 2 ways. One, you can either increase your cumulative GPA above a 2.0, which puts you right back to good standing, and that's the best case scenario. Or if that 2.0 is a little bit out of reach, as long as you're earning semester GPAs of a 2.25, which is a C+ average, and making progress on that cumulative GPA, you're allowed to remain at NKU, but you remain on academic probation until your cumulative GPA is back above a 2.0.
We can't stress enough that students can and do return to good academic standing. It takes a change in your routine, maybe a change in your study habits, maybe a bigger change, a change in your major or in your career path.
So if you didn't have a great semester, that's okay. Our advice is to try something new, change your behavior a little bit, change your routine, and that's usually what leads to a change to GPA. We hope this helps you understand a little bit more about academic warning and academic probation.